Hey guys, continuing on our Christmas special videos. I know a popular item that we're gonna see a lot on tables is steaks. You wanna get something about 1 inch, 1.5 inches thick so you can keep that nice medium rare consistency. And I know a lot of people when they cook meat, they always say, shit, I need some sort of gravy. So I'm gonna show you how to make a really quick 3 mushroom red wine gravy that I've actually been making since I was 12 years old. It's like my go-to sauce. And then just a nice little side dish, I'm gonna add some nice glazed carrots. Okay, let's get going. Chop some garlic, chop some onions, chop some bacon, and I'm gonna get started with my different mushrooms. So I've got some white cap mushrooms here. I just wanna slice them nicely. And since I'm doing something just for 2 steaks, I don't need too many of them. Just cut them with the same consistency. And then finally, a little bit of shiitake as well. So now we're just gonna move everything onto our stove. So I'm gonna put a little bit of oil. Once that bacon is in, I'm gonna put a pinch of my garlic into my hand and then all of my onions as well. Drop all that in. My vegetables are good, so I'm gonna put my mushrooms in there. Mushrooms have natural water in them, so I just want to seep out that water, and that's what's going to use to really build the base of that sauce. Once you see that our mushrooms are nice and reduced like that, so they're nice and soft, and basically that's what you're looking for, about 1/3 of a cup of red wine goes right inside. And what I'm looking for here is to really just remove that alcohol taste. So I'm going to let it really reduce down into something that's nice and thick. While that's continuing, I'm gonna grab a pan and work on my carrots. Add in a little bit of olive oil in there, and I'm gonna dump in the rest of my garlic and onions that I cut a while ago. And while that gets hot and brown, I'm gonna cut my carrots to put right in there. I'm gonna put these carrots in to my pan here, coat them properly with all that oil, all that garlic, all those onions, and I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to just really glaze everything properly. Chicken broth that I've had here for a while in the side, and just put a little bit of that with my carrots so it really helps cook them through. So now that my red wine is nicely reduced, what I'm going to do is add in my chicken stock to that as well, and I'm going to let everything thicken up nicely into a nice sauce consistency. So all that alcohol is basically gone now, and I'm left with just pure amazing flavor. When my sauce and my carrots are pretty much good to go, what I'm going to do is just season my strip loin right here. And then I'm gonna make sure to season my sauce and my carrots as well. A dash on both. And I'm gonna get my pan ready for my steak. I'm gonna first start with a little bit of olive oil. Get ready for that sizzle. So I'm gonna test the pan first, kind of move everything around, drop it in. Check on my sauce. It's nice and reduced, and I can see that those mushrooms really sucked everything in, so it should be nice and beautiful. So if you've watched my previous steak videos before, you know I don't like to just cook it on one side or the other. What I like to do is, if you come closer, I can show that to you. I'm gonna flip it every about 15 seconds, because what I'm looking for is to really get that nice caramelization. When it's almost done like this, what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of butter and some nice fresh thyme in there just to really get all that taste out. So some fresh thyme goes in there, a nice teaspoon of butter, and I'm gonna wait for all of that to just get together nicely. What I wanna do is just try to kind of baste my steak with that butter, because what it does, it kind of caramelizes all that flavor that's captured at the bottom of the pan, and I'm putting that all back on top. Probably not the healthiest thing, but definitely the tastiest thing. So when you have all your elements pretty much ready, it just comes down to beautiful plating. So I'm gonna start first with my bottom base, which is basically my mushroom sauce. I'm not a fan of like really fancy plating. I just want something nice, simple, and delicious. So I got that sauce, some of my mushrooms in there. And then right on top, I'm gonna put my steak. Make sure to get some of that butter and some of that sauce that just came out of the pan, because that's where all the flavor is. So I'm gonna add that onto the steak. And then finally, I'm gonna finish off with just my carrots. So put that on top here. They're nice and glazed and sweet and beautiful. Just put them kind of all over the place. And I'm gonna finish everything with just a little bit of salt, obviously, from the top. And then a little bit of my fresh thyme as well, just on top. And if you're not happy with that as a Christmas dinner or a Christmas dish, I don't know what's wrong with you because it's absolutely beautiful. It's simple. It's just basically carrots, a mushroom sauce, a little bit of red wine, some nice thyme, and obviously a nice, beautiful strip loin. So try this out. You can also try it out with the potatoes that we did the other day. So click that link. And again, make sure to please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see all you guys very soon. Hey, can you see close here? No. So I'm gonna show you how to cook a proper Aussie strip loin. It's nice and thick. Make sure your damn butcher knows what he's doing. That's fine. That's perfect. Are you filming me? Seth told me he has syphilis.